Hello everyone, today we are getting straight into our full body Pilates workout here on the mat. No equipment needed, we're just going to get straight into it and do some stretches. So we're just going to be opening our legs, keeping our hands on our ankles as we do the butterfly stretch. Taking our legs into a cross position as we take it up and over, stretching through those obliques. And taking it up and over once again, swapping onto the left side here. Taking our right arm over to the left, stretching it out here and crossing our left arm over to the right here. We're going to go straight into our full body alignment here. So we just want to make sure that our feet are hip width distance apart as we sit up nice and tall to take a nice slow roll back here, articulating the spine down onto the mat one vertebrae at a time. Knees in line with the hips, and then we're just going to find our neutral spine position as we rock our pelvis backwards and forth, finding the neutral spine as we take a big inhale. Exhale, pulling your ribs down towards your rib hip connection. Gorge your shoulders up, back and down, lengthening through the crown and the head. As you inhale, exhale out, and inhale and exhale out. Placing the hands behind the head as we do our first exercise, going into our crunches. Extending your right arm long over to the left knee, left arm over to the right knee. Taking a nice little roll up here into our rollbacks. We still want to keep our feet hip width distance apart, shoulders back and down as we curve into that C curve position, sitting up nice and tall, scooping through the belly as we're driving our head forward, keeping our hands clasped behind the knees. Taking it up a notch, we're going to lengthen our arms long as we come back into that half roll up here. As we drive our head forward, we still want to keep scooping up through the belly button, driving our head forward as we sit up nice and tall here. As we're taking it into the full expression, flexing those feet, sitting up nice and tall, lengthen long, shoulders down. We're going to tuck our tailbone as we exhale, peeling down one vertebrae at a time onto the mat, keeping our core connection here as we inhale, exhale, peeling off the mat, coming up one vertebrae at a time, over the toes, scooping it up into that nice tall lengthened position to scoop all the way back down. We're now going to go into our single leg stretch. So from here, you want to bring both knees in towards the chest, lifting your head, neck and shoulders up off the floor, holding your right ankle, lengthening through the left leg as you switch, but pulsing twice as you bring it in. Or you can bring your hands behind the knee and grab that, but taking that double pulse as you switch through both legs. Taking it into a double leg stretch, placing both of our hands behind the head, keeping your inhales and exhales, pointing the toes as you lower, inhaling to lift, exhale, lower, inhaling to lift up. Having a nice little rest here, rocking it from side to side, whichever's comfortable for you. Having a nice little rock here, but taking a nice little massage onto the spine as we go into our next exercise, which is the crisscross. So taking our right arm to the left knee, keeping that core connected, left arm to the right, crossing over to the side of each leg. We're going to add lifting that left leg, tapping it down, right knee, tapping it down. Keep that motion going of the legs. Adding on, lengthening our left leg and switching from side to side, going into that full crisscross expression. Well done. We're going to go into our sideline series. From here, you want to make sure you're in full alignment. Feet are stacked, knees are stacked. You want to pull the hips away, lifting the rib cage off the floor, pushing all the way into your hand. As you inhale, making sure that the ribs are connected towards the hips and your head is resting onto your arm. As you inhale, you want to lift your left leg up, lower to the right leg. Inhale, hip high only. You want to exhale, scooping that knee towards the belly button and inhaling back. Exhale and inhale back. Retaining that weight into the mat. Extend your leg. You want to flex the foot back. Inhale forward, exhale back. You want to now bring your foot in front of your right knee. From here, we're going to make sure that it's secured against the leg, lifting the right leg and lowering it. We're now going to go into those small Pilates circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Having a nice little rest here, we're going to go into pose A. So lifting the leg all the way up to the ceiling, flexing it down, scooping it along the right leg and flexing it again. Leg long as we go into those small Pilates ball circles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it up and over onto the opposite side as we do the exact same steps. Coming on to our tummies here, still making sure that the feet are in line, making sure that we are up onto our forearms here if this is comfortable, making sure that our core is up and off the floor here, shoulders down away from the ears, as we go into our single leg kicks here for 3 and lower opposite leg. From here, we're adding on our double leg kick, so bringing both legs together, up 3 beats and lower, 3 beats up and lower. From here, we're just going to go into our stretches, taking both hands under the shoulders, pushing back into Cobra. As we stretch our head from side to side, we're then going to take it back into Child's Pose position. Tucking the toes under, pushing back into that downward facing dog, pedaling out those heels here as you push back through the shoulders. We just want to come down now into that all fours position as we're going to thread the needle, extending our left arm up, threading through the right, resting it here, inhaling back up to the ceiling and exhaling as we thread it through. Switching side, we're going to take our right arm all the way up to the ceiling, threading it through to the left, inhale back all the way to the ceiling and threading it through to the right as we exhale. Taking it here into a pigeon pose, bringing our left knee towards our right hand, sitting up nice and tall, letting everything melt away. And then we're going to take it back into a mini downward dog as we switch sides, bringing our right knee towards our left hand as we sit up nice and tall. We do a stretch here, taking our right leg over to the left as we stretch, eye gaze towards the back of the room. And taking it over the other side, switching our left leg over to the right as we switch over and stretch through to the left. We finish, we're going to bring our hands to heart center as we finish on the mat. Thank you so much, and I shall see you in the next one.